It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I like that one. Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. This is a game they had circled going in. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people, the barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat you.
The Indiana Pacers find themselves on the road looking for an interconference win. Portland playing for the home crowd again tonight. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Ilyasova. C.J. Miles comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverley. On the court right now for the Pacers. Lawson out there with Rodney Stuckey. Then there's C.J. Miles. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's Turner in at the center position. Knocked loose. Pacers leading by 3. They double in with Freak. Lawson the pass to Stuckey. Bangs home the trifecta. Stuckey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Freak, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
And Lawson with the drive. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Trailblazers in second.
They've been outstanding all season long at knocking down their shots. They move themselves. They're looking for the best shot, not just the first available shot. And as a result, they've been excellent knocking them down.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Plumlee with the screen, and a wide-open look for Freak. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Now, he's just showing off with range like that. That's what I call profiling. Incredible.
How about his release, his form, everything flawless.
And Miles kicks to Lawson. Indiana moving it around. Down low. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here's the screen. Here's Freak. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Caught him off guard with that move. It definitely had the element of surprise. Nobody expected him to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully that time.
Outside for Davis. Now Freak knocks down the 3-ball. Freak's got 12.
Man, oh man, Kevin. He's really feeling it from 3-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Earlier, we had a chance to talk with Freak about the importance of his family and family supports in the NBA. Even though Freak is having success on the floor. For Portland, Plumlee is checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Davis comes in for Johnson. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Freak subbed in for Damian Lillard. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Ilyasova. And it's C.J. Miles in for Wilson Chandler. Freak in at point guard. Plumlee out there with Davis. Then there's McCollum. And it's Crabb in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He finished with 28 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. This game might have acted as a coming-out party for him in the NBA, a truly dominating performance. Let's see, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from McCollum.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Here's Beverly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Freak. Here's Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now just a 1-point Pacer lead.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
They set the pick. Ellis outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from George. Plumlee with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And here's Freak. 12 points for him. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
George, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that one's good.
Wow, got that one off right in the face.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Lance Thomas comes in now for Indiana. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Turner. C.J. Miles comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Ellis. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. On the court for Indiana, C.J. Miles is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. Then it's Ilyasova, and it's Lawson in at the point guard position. Lillard dishes to Freak. Lets it go from 14, and he hits the jumper for 2. Freak's got 16 points.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Chandler attacking. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got 3 assists tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Now here's the fast break. Stuckey leading the way. And he lays it straight in. And it's a 6-point Pacer lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Lillard, the pass to Freak. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Freak. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Stuckey. Shot is off. Plumlee with some nice D. Trailblazers trail by 7. Freak. Lawson with the defensive effort there. Stuckey kicks to Lawson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The Pacers pull it in. Chandler's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And stolen by Freak. He got it up. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Here's a look now for Portland. Plumlee is checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Aminu comes in for Crabb. And Freak subbed in for Damian Lillard. Indiana also making some changes. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Turner. Stuckey comes in for Ellis. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverly. Freak, he's in at point guard. Johnson is out there with Aminu. Then there's McCollum. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in for George. Ilyasova comes in for C.J. Miles. Monte Ellis is checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. It's Ellis on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. The drive by Ellis, and he gets it to go.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Now here's Freak, defended by Beverly. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And what a game for Freak. He's got 21 points. He's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
The Pacers making a switch here. George is checked in. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
This is disruptive.
.50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And he is unable to get the second one.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there. But they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Plumlee with the screen. Now here's Freak. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. The shot is off. Great defense that time from Ellis.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
No free throws good from Turner.
Incredible composure at the line to tie it up and give them a chance to get it to overtime.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
They are on the ropes, and it is time to put them away. Freak, we're putting it in your hands. Deliver the knockout blow. Let's finish this and get out of here with the W.
George dishes to Beverly. And here's Ilyasova outside. Can't get the 3 to fall. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
The second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so it's Portland winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Shaq, what'd you think?
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Nice work, everyone.